Welcome back to News Across Nigeria. We continue with the southwestern part of the country. The Lagos State Fire Service is to begin an aggressive fire prevention campaign in the state. According to the director of the Lagos State Fire Service, Razak Fadipe, this campaign will be door-to-door on precautionary prevention against fire outbreaks. The Fire Service Chief charged residents of Lagos State to be careful and take necessary precaution to prevent fire outbreaks across Lagos. The campaign comes on the heels of another outbreak that was reported on the Lagos Island axis of Lagos State, in Broad Street to be exact. We have our correspondent, Temple Ashaju, standing by via telephone to give us further detail. Hello, Temple.
Hello, it's John.
Temple, I can hear you. Can you tell us, were there any casualties and what manner of fire was this?
Right. Thanks, Olumide. It's a fire outbreak that affected a 3-story building. It's a plaza where you have a lot of traders displaying their shoes, clothing items, and several other items for sales, actually. Now, we understand that the fire outbreak started this morning, and as we speak, we have the Lagos State Fire Service on ground. Union Bank as well as UBA fire tankers are also on ground, and they're trying to put out the inferno on the building. What we've been able to gather so far is that the fire started on the 3rd floor, and basically it has affected a restaurant, 2 warehouses, as well as a lawyer's chamber.
Temple, you know, Broad Street is one of the more popular streets in Lagos, heavily populated by places of business and quite a lot of pedestrian traffic as well. How was the fire service able to handle this situation?
Well, they're trying to control it. They're trying to put it out. But of course, we've got traffic there because the major place where this fire outbreak started is actually a major junction where you have the likes of Sweet Sensation, a bank such as Fidelity Bank, as well as so many other shops in that area. You also have tantalizers outlet at that junction. So what we've been able to see, what we are seeing right now is the diversion of traffic. The road, Broad Street, like you know, is a one-way into UBA as well as other key areas as well as local markets. So what we have right now is two-way traffic. You can't drive in, you can't drive out with ease. But of course, we have the men of the Lagos State Traffic Authority on ground as well, trying to control this.
A lot of important buildings in that street, Temple. What damage exactly has been done to the building? Is it coming down? What can you paint us a clearer picture of the damage on the building where the fire is burning?
Right. The building is not coming down. It is the 3rd floor and the 2nd floor that are really affected. But what the firefighters have been able to do is to break through the burglaries and to gain access into the buildings to put out the fire. So the building is not coming down in any form. It's not coming down in any ways. It is stuck in between several other high-rise buildings. But the firefighters are currently pushing their way through the burglaries just to put it out entirely. One other thing that is notable here is that the traders have been able to save their goods. They were able to save not everything, but quite a number of what they sell in their shops. We can find that they save the goods in there. The ones that display the shoes that are irregularly being displayed are then saved. But what we have on the 3rd floor, which is the warehouse, is all gutted up by this fire.
Thank you very much, Temple. Our correspondent, Temple Ashaju, in Broad Street on the Lagos Island axis of Lagos, telling us, amongst other things, that the fire is being contained and there are no casualties reported in the way of people as of yet, but there has been some destruction to property. We'll turn our attention now to the south of the country once again, and to Bayelsa State in particular, where Governor Seriake Dixon has emerged the sole PDP governorship candidate in the upcoming December 5th governorship elections in Bayelsa. 2 other candidates contesting the governorship race against Governor Seriake Dixon in Bayelsa have been disqualified by the People's Democratic Party. Senator Emmanuel Polka, representing Bayelsa Central Senatorial, and Ebikintin Diongoli, a former local government chairman, were disqualified from the race during a screening exercise. The publicity secretary of the PDP confirmed that Governor Dixon passed the screening, which authorities authorized him, where it was authorized for him to run as governor. Now, the Cross River State government has concluded modalities for the engagement of German engineering specialists into the state's own construction firm, Infracross Nigeria Limited. The governor disclosed that the engineers will be responsible for the construction of a 240-kilometer superhighway and the state proposed new cities, which are the Calais Vegas in the Southern Senatorial District, Centicourt City in the Central Senatorial District, and North Statham in the Northern Senatorial District in Cross River State. According to him, the experts were hired to bring out the best designs for the proposed signature projects in the face of the challenge of distance, topography, and time frame. Governor Ayade said the team of engineers will be working directly as staff that will constitute the technical core team in collaboration with local engineers of the new construction firm.
By their engagement and by their visit today, it represents a major milestone in the process of getting the superhighway up and running. Their trip and their short visit here will involve doing the assessment starting from Calabar, and of course the area that we have started work already, which is around the Akampa area, coming backwards into Calabar. All of that they will do a site visit and then travel and traverse all the routes all up to Obudu and Gake in the Kwara local government. When all of that is completed, they will have a clear picture of what they are up to and hopefully start work almost immediately for those who can engage immediately.
Cross River State Governor Ben Ayade. Now to his counterpart in Kogi State, Captain Idris Wada, who has been cleared to continue to consolidate on the dividends of democracy and the transformation agenda of the state. Governor Wada made the pledge after he was declared winner of the Kogi State PDP governorship primary election. The governor promised to reconcile the aggrieved members of the party to ensure victory during the November 21st governorship election.
I want to use the opportunity to thank the chairman and members of the gubernatorial primary committee, all the candidates, all the delegates of our party who participated in this election, and all the candidates who participated. I thank both candidates for congratulating me during the course of the result, the declaration of results. And I want to appeal to them to join hands with me and all other members of our party for us to win the next election and continue to propel the agenda of our party for the transformation of our dear Kogi State. I will do everything I can for us to reconcile within the party and emerge as one strong united party into the elections. I want to plead with everyone for their cooperation and assistance in that regard. And I want to assure the people of Kogi State that our transformation agenda is on course. I will dedicate all my energy and effort towards actualizing the four cardinal elements of our transformation agenda.
And with that optimistic note from the governor of Kogi State, who also happens to be the PDP primary governorship winner for the upcoming elections, we bring this edition of News Across Nigeria to a close. Thanks for watching. I'm Olumide Macaulay. See you again.